Okay, see, now we have come back, and we are back with Honest Answer Radio's live commentary of UFC 229, Conor McGregor versus Khabib Nurmagomedov. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Man,
I'm so excited.
We have already had one broadcast tonight. If you missed that, head on over to honestanswerradio.com. Be sure to check that out. Or over to Spreaker.com. Just look us up there, Honest Answer Radio, and you can listen to that broadcast. It's enough to get the blood going. It was about politics, which is another kind of fighting.
Oh, yeah, it is.
But this is our fun time. The last time we did a fight commentary, it was Conor McGregor versus Floyd Money Mayweather, and it was epic.
It was a great fight.
It was a great fight. Had a great build-up. Remember that?
Oh, yeah, it did.
Man, those press conferences were gold, man. I mean gold. Had two guys getting up there talking smack. Two of combat sports most epic trash talkers actually got to get into the boxing ring. Now, Conor McGregor lost that fight, but Conor McGregor went 10 rounds in his first ever professional boxing match
against Floyd Mayweather,
arguably one of the greatest boxers of all time. And I know that's a big statement, but the man's 49-0.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard. I mean? Yeah, that's. Or I guess is he? He was 48-0.
Or wait, maybe he's 50-0 now. I think he's 50-0.
I think he rounded his number off there.
Either way, ain't nobody beat him. Ain't nobody beat him. Conor didn't beat him. He went 10 rounds with him, and
he tried everything he could to beat Floyd Mayweather. But he didn't
knocked
beat
him crazy a couple of times. Can't nobody take that from him.
Come
on now. Come on, microphone. I know you want to. Come on. Don't do that. It's. Ooh, Lord have mercy.
That hurt the eardrums.
That did kind of hurt. All right, come. Oh, there we go. See, I found a sweet spot.
Well, we got to get some new mic cords.
We definitely got to get some new cables here. But tonight, Conor McGregor is going against another undefeated fighter. Not just a guy that hasn't lost a fight in the UFC, but a guy that hasn't lost a round. All right? He's never lost a round. Khabib Nurmagomedov is nothing to sneeze at. He is known for being a phenomenal wrestler. That's really what they do where he comes from in Dagestan. That's what they got. They got a stable of some really epic wrestlers.
Yeah, tell him what he grew up wrestling though.
Yeah, there's video. All you got to do is type in Khabib Nurmagomedov and a bear, and there is video of him wrestling bears. I mean, that's
for fun.
For fun, yeah. That's how he rolls. I mean, there is so much at stake here other than the belt that Khabib has. There is some serious personal animosity here. Khabib, it kind of goes back to where Khabib is from. Conor trains with one of Khabib's fellow countrymen, but it's sort of like a similar situation here in this country. There's two different, factions, political factions. Khabib sits on one side. Hunter's training partner. Oh man, I can't believe my mind just went blank. Artem Lobov. Artem's on the other side. Well, it got kind of, politics spilled over into the UFC, where they were both scheduled to fight at the same event. Khabib open hand slapped Artem. Now keep in mind, this is something that's, like a between two countrymen sort of thing, right? But Conor is an Irishman. And anybody want to take a guess at how the Irish feel about some Chechen or some Dagestani slapping somebody they perceive as one of theirs.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do you think Conor got a little mad?
I think he got a little bit out of shape about it. What he did was he got his homies, and they jumped on Conor's jet and immediately flew to New York, came in the back door. Conor ended up throwing a dolly, a set of hand trucks, at the bus that Khabib was on, but there was also a lot of other UFC fighters on the bus. Rose Namajunas, Michael, I don't know how you say this guy's last name, Chesy or something like that, Chesa or something. Either way, it cut his eye. I mean, it freaked a lot of people out. Conor got in some legal trouble about it. But, you know, after something like that, Dana White ain't no fool. Both men even said the only way we're going to ever be able to settle this is with our hands. We're going to have to get in there and have a knock to figure this one out. I mean, look, in that world, in the world of testosterone, and this really drives the feminists crazy, but in the world of testosterone, something amongst us males, that's how we handle things. When words aren't enough, that's when you have to bring the hands into it. And sometimes you just got to have a knock to get it out of your system, to get it off your chest, and to make your point. Am I wrong? Am I right?
No, you're dead on. And I think, you know, tonight they're going to settle in the ring. Now, they ain't going to try to kill each other.
They are going to try to hurt one another really, really bad.
But they're not going to try to kill each other. See, men settle their differences with fists, and at the end of the night, they're both going to walk away.
Yeah, hopefully. Hopefully they'll both walk away. Now, there may be some separation of consciousness for one of these guys. That's my prediction for the fight, is that it's going to end
in a knockout
or a submission.
Yeah.
And I got to tell you, I don't know if Conor would. I don't know if Conor's got it. I know he had it in him to tap with Nate Diaz, but I don't know if he's got it in him to tap on this one. I think he might actually be willing to go unconscious. I don't know, because like I say, there's a lot of animosity on the line. I got a clip, believe it or not, for this. Can you believe that?
I'm ready.
I actually put in some work, and I didn't just get clips for the political side of thing. I actually got a clip for this one. I got a clip of, now it's just Conor highlights from the press conference that happened yesterday, or the weigh-ins, I should say, not necessarily press conference, but at the weigh-ins, the final weigh-ins yesterday, and they had they had their traditional press conference afterwards. Well, you know who's going to show up late.
Mm-hmm.
See, they at the press conference they had in New York, they wouldn't let any of the fans in. And Conor went ballistic in true Conor McGregor fashion. He went ballistic on Khabib. Wouldn't hardly let Khabib talk. Well, this time, Khabib said he knew Conor was late, but he's a professional. So he going to show up and talk, and then he's going to leave. He just dipped on out of there. And when Conor showed up, oh, man, his end of the press conference, it's always good when you got Conor and the media in one place. So check this out.
The Irish are back in town. Love it. The traffic is heavy out there, you know yourself. He doesn't want to be around me. He doesn't want to be around these people. He is petrified. And that's it. He said nothing in New York, and I guarantee he was saying while I wasn't here. So that's the truth of it. So hey, it is what it is. You know, I have cut no corners here. I am ready for all outcomes. I feel once I hit him, he's going to turn weak. I expect panic in him early. But we are prepared for every outcome. I also don't give a bollocks. I've experienced it all. I've got tired in there. I've been on my back in there. I've been in every scenario you can be in under the brightest lights in the entire world. I am a veteran. So I'm going to go out here and do what I am here for, to enjoy it. I am here to enjoy this because this is what I love. I'm going to come out fast from the bell, pressure him, and look, like I said, send that man's nose into the nosebleeds. There will never be peace here. I always say you should aim for peace, But if you can't aim for peace, aim between the eyes. And that's it. I'm going to aim right between that man's eyes. And this is never over. Never, ever, ever over.
I love Conor McGregor press conferences,
Yup.
man. He makes watching fighting so much fun.
He and the microphone are made for each other.
They are, man. That is a match made in heaven. You couldn't get anybody better to promote your fight than Conor McGregor. Right now, the event, the pay-per-view event, has actually started.
Oh, bless you.
Excuse me. Wow,
Gesundheit.
where did that come from? The event has started. We've got
Michelle
Felice
Watterson.
Herrig versus Michelle the Karate Hottie Watterson. It's for a strawweight belt. It's going to be 3 rounds.
This girl's about to knock the tar out of each other.
Yeah, I got to say, Michelle Watterson, my money's on her because she's always entertaining. She's a pretty
And
bad girl.
by the way, there's 2 women in their 30s.
Yeah,
Go on, girls.
yeah.
Do your thing.
Well, if you want to keep your youth,
Yeah.
you know, isn't it weird how if you want to be able to keep your youth and remain looking youthful into your 30s, all you really got to do is be willing to step in a ring and get hit in the face.
That's all.
I mean,
Yeah, no,
apparently,
thank
but
you.
you know, of course, you got to do what they do.
Yeah.
You know, that whole training. I mean, there's not an ounce of fat on any of them. It makes me sick at my stomach. I was telling somebody today that the main event tonight between McGregor and Khabib, they both weigh in right at about 155 pounds. I am
I'm thinking that-
157 pounds, and I feel so
Feel fat, don't you?
insignificant when I'm looking at those guys. I mean, they are like huge 155 pounds, and I'm like a mousy 155 pounds, and
No,
we're
you're
like the
not.
same height. That's
Look,
just horrible, man.
Ladies, if you haven't seen these men, oh, Marty, I'm sorry, but
You
Connor is pretty.
Did you see the one of the broads standing behind
Oh,
Connor in
yeah.
the weigh-ins?
Oh,
She
her
was
eyes
checking
got
out his
big.
booty. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Her eyes got big. She was like, "Wow, that's impressive." Okay,
That's Conor McGregor. I mean,
man, he
come
is
on.
cut up. That boy
Yeah.
is swole, man. I'm jealous. I ain't so jealous that I'm willing to, do his workout regimen.
well, he's still in his 20s. So.
No, he's 30.
Oh, he's 30?
Yeah,
Okay, well, still, he's 30.
now. And
We're not close to 30 anymore.
So here's what's going to happen, folks.
We're going to take another little break.
We are going to take a break, and this one's going to be quite longer. We're going to come back when the McGregor-Nurmagomedov fight is. I am not going to sit and do a running commentary of every one of these fights.
No.
Because, quite frankly, my voice wouldn't make it to the McGregor fight.
And plus, look, this is a fantastic undercard. Fight. Kind of evening as it always is at
Yeah.
the UFC. So we're gonna watch some fights first.
I want to yell at the TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to sort of plan that it's every one of these fights are going to go the distance. Like the 3-round fights are going to go all 3 rounds, and the 5-rounders are going to go all 5 rounds. But if this event is anything like the last event, it'll all be pretty short, and we'll be back a lot sooner than we think. But with the way it looks right now, it's 9:22 here in the Central Time Zone. So whatever time it is in your time zone,
It'll probably be after 11.
in a good couple hours, probably about a couple hours from now, we should be back.
Well, one thing you can do to make sure that you come back with us is you can find the Honest Answer radio page on Facebook. Click like, want those notifications, and we'll post right before we go live.
There
so
is
you
that.
won't miss a moment.
Oh man!
All right,
All right.
guys.
Well, we will see you guys in a couple of hours. Thanks, y'all.